Hi, this is Evan from Black Valve Media, and today we're going to let you know why you should rent the Canon 5D Mark IV from Cleveland Camera Rental. If you're familiar with Canon's other DSLRs, the jump to the 5D Mark IV is going to be no problem for you. I've been using the Canon 5D Mark III for a long time now, and it's been one of my favorite cameras. It's definitely a workhorse, and the Canon 5D Mark IV is no different. Now we're going to cut to a clip of me using the Canon 5D Mark IV on an actual shoot and see how it goes. Student Center Plaza, so that's in the back. Good. Somebody's got to. It's reality TV. It is. You got a whole crew here today. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to shoot at 3 o'clock when the sun is directly above their heads. It's actually the best time. You might be told that it's not, but it's actually the best time. Hold hands. Yeah, hold hands. Wow. Guys, I'm just wow. Hunter's shooting on the 5D3 right now. I've got the 5D4 right here with the 51.4. I've used the 5D3 for a number of years now, probably 2 years. Proud owner, but let's see if it's, I don't know. So I've been using the camera here for a couple of minutes, and the first thing I noticed compared to the 5D3 is this camera is a lot more snappy. I really enjoy using the touch screen. I can pinch to zoom to check out my photos and check focus really quickly. You can slide through your photos as well. It's really easy to use. I love the touch screen. I really got to utilize the burst mode in this shoot, and I think the results came out great. So now I'll show some example photos that I've taken on the camera over this weekend. I really think they came out great. I'm really impressed. And for photos, I would definitely recommend renting this camera. One of the best new features of the camera is the ability to shoot in 4K video, which you couldn't do on the 5D Mark III. Having the ability to shoot in 4K lets you punch in on interview setups like this and gives you more room to work with. With the Canon 5D Mark IV, Canon's great color science really shines through. For photos and video, I've noticed an improvement from the 5D Mark III. The largest improvement is with the ISO performance. We actually used the camera for an event the other night, and I think the photos turned out great. I'll put some up on the screen now so you can see how they came out. I couldn't be more impressed with how the ISO performed. The screen is also an improvement from the 5D Mark III. If you're on a shoot and you want to check out how your photos are really going to look, this camera gives you a much more accurate representation of what your photos are going to look like on the computer, and the ability to zoom lets you really see how your focus is going to turn out. Another great thing about this camera is all the lens options. You already have Canon lenses, or you're going to be renting from Cleveland Camera Rental. Cleveland Camera Rental has a ton of Canon lenses to choose from, so yeah, your options are pretty much endless on that front, and Canon glass is always really great. I don't really use autofocus when I'm taking pictures, but others have told me that the autofocus works great on the photos as well. But when it comes to video, the face tracking is amazing. Also on the touchscreen, you can touch a point and it'll track that point and follow it around. It's pretty accurate. It's pretty amazing how well the autofocus works. So if you're looking for something like that, it's a lot better than the 5D3 in that aspect. Just like a lot of other Canon cameras, this camera is perfect for a run and gun shooter. And now with the option to have 4K, you really can't go wrong with this camera. Once again, this is Evan from Black Valve Media. We hope that you rent the Canon 5D Mark IV from Cleveland Camera Rental, and you can check out our website, blackvalvemedia.com, or follow us on any of our social media. We really appreciate you watching, and if you could like and subscribe to this channel, we would really appreciate that. Thanks for watching.